Hours before welcoming the year 2024, Queen Margaret of Denmark addressed the nation and announced her abdication in favor of Frederick of Denmark. A decision that is on everyone's lips and which signifies the end of the reign of Europe's longest reigning monarch. Her abdication comes weeks after a scandal involving photographs of her son with Genoveva undermined the foundations of the crown and became a matter of state. Since she delivered her message, the ex-wife of Caetano Martínez de Araujo has no longer been mentioned in the Scandinavian country. All eyes are now fixed on Mary Donaldson, who is believed to be the true mastermind behind the sovereign leaving the throne on January 14 next year. For years, Queen Margaret of Denmark had actively and passively refused to abdicate. He had always firmly believed that she should die on the throne. However, hours before welcoming her to the throne in 2024, the monarch announced her change of heart. A decision made in the wake of the scandal involving photographs of Frederick of Denmark with Genoveva. A dispute that became a matter of state, and which Mary Donaldson would use to order her mother-in-law around. Mary Donaldson would be the one to put it on Queen Margaret's desk that the only option she had to cut off all commentary and end the controversy was to abdicate in favor of her son Frederick. An ultimatum that also came after she expressed her desire to initiate divorce proceedings and leave for Australia for good. The crown was the only condition that the Australian put before her to put an end to the dispute and to prevent the scandal from remaining a matter of national interest. A serious state crisis that left Queen Margaret with no choice but to acquiesce and give in to the requests of her son's wife. A few days after the announcement of this decision, the movement of the Danish royal house as well as the press of the Scandinavian country became more significant. In particular, they all focused on January 14, the day Queen Margaret would abdicate. Similarly, Genoveva has become a ghost, no one talks about her anymore. Frederick of Denmark's accession to the throne was a great smokescreen to contain another possible major scandal, divorce. A separation that could happen, as the country's media have always assured, to a monarch who just turned 83. The reasons for Queen Margaret's abdication are not convincing. The words Queen Margaret used to abdicate have not convinced many. On January 14, 2024, 52 years after succeeding my beloved father, I will step down as Queen of Denmark. I will leave the throne to my son, Crown Prince Frederick. In 14 days, I will be Queen of Denmark for 52 years. So much time does not pass without a trace for any human being, not even for me. Time passes, and illnesses increase. The same things as before can no longer be overcome, she assured. The heir will proclaim himself king on the same day as Queen Margaret after the death of his father, January 14, 1972. The monarch will cease to be Europe's longest-serving queen.